Hi everyone, welcome to another quick session. In this session, we will discuss two concepts: silicon root of trust and TPM. TPM. TPM calls trusted platform modules. These concepts are very important for the CISSP exam. We will also try to understand the difference between TPM and silicon root of trust. As you can see in this diagram, hardware gatekeeper and hardware safe. So we will discuss what does it mean um, in 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 few minutes. So first of all, let me tell you the concept of silicon root of trust, which also calls SROT, a crucial security feature in hardware-based system. So what it is, a specialized chip or module embedded directly into the hardware. It could be servers, it could be uh, computers, IoT devices. Uh, the purpose, the purpose of embedded chip is it contains a unique, unchangeable cryptographic identity, often called an immutable fingerprints that established during manufacturing. So that chip or module is embedded during manufacturing, right? So what its function is? The function, it acts as an anchor for verifying the integrity of the system's hardware. How it protects? If the firmware is compromised, the SROT will detect the change because the cryptographic signature wouldn't match and prevent the system from booting. This is known as secure boot, right? It is used in trusted computing environments to ensure only verified and trusted firmware and software uh, can run, right? So now we can say that SROT is like the hardware gatekeeper for system integrity. It is foundational for secure boot. But in the other hand, TPM is like the hardware safe for cryptographic secrets. It supports features like BitLocker and Meyered boot. So, for example, trusted platform module TPM, as we said, we can call it hardware safe. So TPM as a tiny safe inside your computer or your server. It stores important keys like your window, BitLocker, encryption keys to lock your hard drive, password, certificate, and digital signature. But it does not stop the system from running, but it helps confirm that nothing was tampered with. Unlocked data only if the system is trusted, like in BitLocker. It supports measured boot. It remembers how the system should look and checks for change. Uh, TPM is a like locked safe that only opens if your system has not been messed up, right? And SROT, silicon root of trust, as we have discussed, it it is strict security guard at the entrance of your system. It checks the firmware and boot software before the system starts. If anything looks suspicious or change it, it says no. That means it stops the system from booting. This protects your system before anything even runs, much earlier than TPM. So here is the catch: much earlier than TPM. So uh, let me tell you the real time example. For instance, uh, TPM, as we said, it is like a safe inside your house, right? For instance, imagine you let someone into your house, but you have safe in your uh, bedroom, right? And if the person who has entered into your house and that person acts trustworthy, you open the safe and give them your secret keys, money, whatever precious thing in your safe is, right? But if they act suspicious, you don't open the safe even though they are already inside, right? If person you you allow to person to enter into your house, but if that person seems suspicious, you will not open the safe. Or let's imagine that you let that person come into your house, but that person is seems suspicious, then you will not share any sensitive information or any sensitive any important uh, important thing, right? So that means the person can enter but can't access the sensitive stuff unless they are trusted. That's TPM. So this is how you can relate it for the understanding purpose or uh, with this real-time example. So that is TPM. It does not block entry but protects what inside based on trust. But silicon root of trust, SROT, like a guard at your front door. Before the person even walks into your house, there is a strict security check will be done by your security guard, right? Or even you can do that. If the person looks unfamiliar, has a fake ID, or anything is off, the security guard uh, or you will say you are not coming in. So the person is stopped at the entrance before they can go or can do anything, right? That's SROT. It stops system from booting if something seems wrong at hardware or firmware level, right? So TPM, the safe inside your house, right? And SROT, a strict guard stands at your uh, front door, right? This is um, this is the main difference between TPM and SROT. Final takeaways: TPM protects your data after boot starts. So TPM it will not stop running your firmware, but it will check whether that system is messed up. If that particular system is messed up, it will not give access to the confidential stuff like key, certificate, whatever it is. But SROT protects your system before it even boots. So it will make sure um, that if for the integrity of the firmware, right? If firmware is compromised, it will not. It will protect your system, right? It will not let your system boot. So that is the quick explanation about these topics. You may see one or two questions related to these two concepts, silicon root of trust and TPM. So I have tried my best to explain about these two concepts. Thank you so much for watching this session. If you have any feedback or question, kindly share in the comment section.